Good evening, everyone. This wasn't meant to be a vlog, but unfortunately that's what it's going to be right now. So if you're not interested in vlog, that's fair enough. I don't mind, it's fine. If you're not familiar with the fact I fell twice off this bed, story coming. Because I put a short up showing how my foot is damaged. So I've currently got it up on a cushion to try and keep it elevated, etc, etc. So if you've seen the short, there's another one coming. I am so sorry you're having to see my horrible manky foot. It's not the nicest, prettiest foot you've ever seen in your life. In fact, it's not. It's horrible. I don't like my feet. And I've put it all over the internet now so everybody else can see my manky foot. Anyway, didn't get round to chopping up the toenails, so, yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, I went to Andrew's, my friend's, his dad's funeral on Tuesday. And before the funeral directors turned up, I was there an hour earlier just to make sure I wasn't late or anything. And so I'd had about 2 or 3 Baileys, but that was fine. They're only really, to me, not really much alcohol wise, really. 16%, is it? I don't know. Anyway, so nothing there, no problem. So I went to the funeral and it was really nicely done, and we got that done with, and you're always happy when that's done with, aren't you? So some family members did turn up, so that was nice. And then we got back and it was just me and Andrew having some drinks, and he brought out the Drambury cocktail, so I think I had about 3 of them. See, this is where I feel I'm used to it and I'm not. Then we had some whiskey, and so by the time Neil came to pick me up and we got back here, wow. So I thought, I'm going for a lie down, clearly need one. I don't know how this happened. I was lying on this bed and I fell off it. Neil had to come in wondering what the noise was. So sort of tried to get me upright, and then I fell again. Oh dear, honestly. So I'm banned from spirits. No more. Oh my goodness. I can't take them anymore. I can't. So I'm not having them anymore. Well, I can have them, because if I'm on my limit, I'm okay. But if someone else's limit, which Andrew, he does huge drinks, and so I end up drinking them. And no. If I'm going to have drinks like that, I'd rather be here. So I ain't got to go anywhere, if you know what I mean. Not that I fell on the way here, it was when I got here. But oh my goodness, I feel so embarrassed. So embarrassed by it. And I know I shouldn't, but what a fool. There's no fool like an old fool, is there? So yeah, I feel very embarrassed by it. So I have now got, it was very swollen. On the first video you'll see that. And oh, the pain. Wow. And I can't swallow paracetamol, so I have to have them dissolved. So I'm currently on dissolved down paracetamol and ibuprofen to take down the swelling, which it has. It's done it. The swelling's gone. But now I've got a very interesting coloured foot, which has come out today. It's many different colours, as you'll see on the short coming. Then we've got yellow and purple. We'll probably get some black, It's yeah, it's very interesting colours. So all the bruises come out, but ouch, that really does hurt. I couldn't put any support on it at all, any weight on it rather, at all for quite some time, quite some hours, you know, because I went to sleep after I'd done all that, and then wondered why I was in so much pain and couldn't sleep very well. And yeah, and then Neil was in the back room, and I couldn't really shout because he was in bed, and Neil couldn't hear me. I was trying to get some attention because I decided I needed to. I don't know why. I know what I thought. I thought if I can get the door open and get on my knees and just crawl in there, you know. So I got on my knees, but then realised my knees ain't so good these days because, you know, a long time ago, probably due to Bruce then as well, I fell and hurt my knees. Oh, yeah. Honestly, don't do it. Don't have too much of it. You might think it's a good idea at the time, but it's really not. So leave the alcohol alone. So anyway, realised I couldn't do that, and then I was trying to get back on this bed, and I just couldn't put any weight on that foot. I thought, oh no, I've broken it. I don't want to go to hospital. I've broken it. Turns out it's badly sprained, so it's not broken. There might be a broken toe, fractured toe, more like hairline fracture, but you know, I can move it and everything. So, possible, maybe, I don't know, but you can't do anything about that much anyway. So, it's, I was thinking, what am I going to do? The toilet's downstairs. And they went, well, we're going to have to get you something to pee in. And I don't like doing that. I really don't like doing that. Because he's got to empty it. No, not at all. Do I like doing that? No, not for me. So, I've had to deal with that for a couple of days. And then, because he said, well, you're going to have to get downstairs at some point. I said, well, I am. I don't like to feel gross and I feel revolting. After 24 hours, I'd like to get my hair done and I'd like to get a wash and I'd, you know, like to freshen up. And so he says, well, I'll go in front. And because in the meantime, I'd found, well, I didn't find it. It was here all along. My stepdad's walking stick, which I brought back with me, and I'm glad I did. And I thought, hang on a minute, I'll give that a go. And I could hobble around with that quite well. Well, as well as to be expected. I could actually, with the aid of that, put some weight on the stick. So I managed to hobble about a bit. And so Neil said, well, if I go in front of you on stairs, I'll take the walking stick. You've got both handrails, which is helpful. And there's some rail, what do you call them? Mum had one on the outside of her house with a door. I can't think. Disability handles, walking, I don't know. I'll have to put a picture here. And, anyway, so luckily there's a couple of them downstairs as well at the bottom. So I thought, I'm really scared of doing that. I'm really scared. He went, you'll be fine. I went, no, I'll go down on my bum. So on looking on the stairs the next day, I thought, actually, maybe I'll be fine, and I am. He goes in front, and I go down on one step at a time, using my good foot to go down on, and do that. And then coming up, I can use both feet gently, but because of the handrails on both sides, it helps with pulling me up and supporting me, so it's okay. So not a problem. So anyway, I managed to go and get freshened up, and that was lovely, and I felt much better about it. In the meantime, Neil's gone over, well, after that, because obviously he's not going to go over and leave me unattended with stairs. I'm not safe to be let out, clearly. So he's gone over to B&M and bought me back this support bandage thing along with painkillers. And it's one of them adhesive things on the roll. This is a bit knackered up, but it's off quite a long roll worth of this, but you don't need all the old roll on. So as you can see, it's adhesive. It sticks together. But the idea is it's stretchy because you need it stretchy, and then it sticks, obviously, only on the one side. So it sticks. Okay, you're not doing it now, are we? Just don't want to. Anyway, it sticks together and it holds in place. It saves you having to use pins and stuff like that. And so it's fairly good and it's stretchy. So you have to know what kind of tension to put on, otherwise it can be too tight. And so I had that on. It was really bulking me. I don't know if I'm allergic to this or what, but really itchy. And because I've been going around and moving about a bit more every day on the walking stick, yesterday I found a support bandage my mum gave me. Well, it's a long support stocking, you cut them down. This one's the day one. I've got a short one just for the night one. And I've put that on. And it is good support, and it's not making me itch. Because it's kind of, it's just stretchy, and you could just cut it down to how much you want, or just leave it as long as it is, because they come in packs and they're quite long. So I've been going around with that and my shoes on because it's giving me extra support. But I've had to, because I've got these elasticated laces things where you just pop them in, and they've got these things on where you can put them together. So you don't, they're non-tie laces kind of thing. They're not the ones where you tie up yourself. They're just non-tie. So I've had to undo one of them to be able to get my foot in, and then the other one's just fine. So it gives me extra support. And so they're down here because I need them every time I get up. So it's a bit of a plover, but if I would go drinking that amount of alcohol and fall off the bed, it's my own fault. So yeah, I've been hobbling around quite well. The other night was funny because I thought, leave this stick, I'll just hold on to the bed and go around, because I wanted to sort this bed out a bit and put the sheet around everything because it's come off a little bit and all of that. I just wanted to tidy it up a bit before I sleep. And I'm coming back round and Neil comes in and I says, oh my goodness, I said, I just went round the bed like that. I feel like a toddler learning to walk. But yeah, I'm getting there. I am actually getting there. If I get any lower, I'll be off camera. So finally getting there. So anyway, I'm watching lots of YouTube, house flipper stuff, because I'm not going in there at the minute to play house flipper, which is bugging me. But I'm currently watching a Fairly Average Mum, some of the videos from before, so I'm catching up. Well, no, not catching up, because I've watched all of their videos, but I'm watching the previous ones again, if you know what I mean. And I'm watching Faye and some other YouTubers and all that. So yes, I'm not doing much at the minute, and it's bugging me because I can't go out, and I'm worried about my mental health going down because I'm not getting out, and I'm a bit bothered by that. But this foot does a horrible thing. It feels like somebody's got hold of my muscle in my foot, my ligament, and stretching it. Ow, that really does hurt. That is really bothersome. But it's not broken, it's not a funny shape. I've done my first aid. I used to be a member of St. John Ambulance years ago. I've got the badge to prove it. It was a pin badge. I'll have to show you that one time. And anyway, so it's not as swollen as it was. In fact, it's almost back to its normal look. And just black and blue. But yeah, it's getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, I will be walking and up and running. Neil thinks by the end of next week I will be. Because if it's a sprain, which it is, because it's not misshapen or got the pain of a break, and I can put my weight on it and stuff like that, and it's been getting better and better with that. But yeah, I hope so, because I want to get out, because I can't be trapped in the house, because yes, I do have problems with going outside, and yes, it does take me all my time to do it, but I know it makes me feel so much better, and it really does help the mental health, that I want to get out. I need to do that, and I need that for that. And I'm a bit worried that the longer I'm laid up, the longer I won't get out, and all of that. And that is not something I need to happen. So this better heal quickly. My own fault, definitely my own fault. Oh my goodness, never again. No. Stick with beer. Stick with low alcohol cider. Stick with the things I know is far better than the things I think I'm okay with and then finally realise I'm not okay with. So it's just too much. I mean, what is it, 40 volume in alcohol? It's way too strong. I can't take that anymore. I'm not a young girl anymore. I can't take that anymore, so no. I mean, I'll give it a good shot, but we've seen what the good shot did. So, no more. I mean, it was enough when I was going down there when he went, and I went down. And I went, I'm coming to see you, you need someone. And they gave me about 2 or 3 vodkas, and I just went, it's enough. And I did stop, and I was alright. I mean, I was a little worse for wear, but I didn't fall off the bed. But anyway, yes. No, not be doing that again. If I'm here and I'm having, because I know my limit to usual. If I'm having anything extra strong like that, I know my limit, and I can stop, and I'll just say, no, enough now, done. And I can. But when you're being fed it, and you're just going, well, it's 3 booze. No, don't do it, anyone. Don't do it. Just say no. Feel like it, fuck Angel. Oh, do you remember that? Anybody remembers Grange Hill? Let me know. Can't remember what his name was. Was it? Oh no, I can't remember. But he was. There was an episode, well, a few episodes where he was hooked on drugs, and then they did a song, Just Say No. It was very cheesy. Very cheesy. So anyway, I'm going to let you go now. I'm going to carry on watching this video, and hopefully back to normal filming as such soon, and walking normally and going outside again. So I will see you very soon. Please do all that lovely stuff, like, comment, subscribe and share. It really does help out my channel, and better the algorithm looks, the more my videos are pushed out to everybody, which is what Neil has told me. So that's why you need to press the thumbs up. So I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.